Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. Today is moving day for some of these chickens. Right now it's time to get outside and get breakfast, but we've moved both of the chickshaws to the area where the chickens are going. Now, our older flock's gonna stay in here for a day or two. I've got to fix up the other chickshaws and get those ready. The younger flock, who I guess let's go let them out and then we can talk about them. They are going to move right next door where the pigs were. So we're moving them out of the barn into the woods, and it's perfect timing because we've got more chicks coming this week. Speaking of chicks, here's the new black sex lynx. If you didn't see last video, we brought them onto the farm and they are doing great, but let's get our young flock out. Now we moved the chickshaws over because it's a lot easier moving them empty than it is moving them with chickens in there. And you can see it is time for this pen to be cleaned out. So we are going to deep clean it and get it set and put up for the year. We only keep the chickens in here during the winter when it gets cold, and we like to get them outside. You ready to lay some eggs? There you go. Go ahead, don't be shy. We're not coming in there with you, I promise. You go do your thing. So the chickens are ready to lay some eggs this morning and also ready to get out of their coop. So we'll be cleaning this side and moving these birds. I was gonna wait till at night and move them all, pick them up out of here and move them across, but what the plan is this morning, we're gonna let these guys eat. You can see they've got a lot of feed on the ground. We'll let them clean that up. They're obviously not gonna get it all, but I'm gonna open up this other side and give this flock access to here so they can clean up that feed and not waste. So the plan is, if I don't trip, it's a lot easier to herd ducks than chickens, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna set up our fences over here around this area, let them go through, break down manure, go through leaves, find any bugs or anything they can. There's a lot in the woods that they can get, but we're gonna move them from here, open this fence up, and try to herd them into this area. So at night, we don't have to come out and carry 60 some chickens across. We'll open up the doors on the chickshaws. They've got the nest boxes there. They can lay the eggs in the boxes. That's the plan. We'll see how it works. We've got to go get some fencing. I left the fencing up from last year where their last spot in the pasture was. We're gonna go take that down, get it set up, and we're gonna move some chickens together this morning. All right, we have the fence set up. It's actually 4 fences. The fences are 100 feet long and they are right next door. They've got new neighbors right next door to our meat herd who was just crashed out today, enjoying this mid-morning time. How's everyone doing? No pets for you, huh? How are you doing, little guy? Yeah, is that Tickle? Is that Tickle? So pigs are doing awesome out here, and I'm positive the chickens are gonna do fantastic as well. We've got just a little space in between. We do not electrify the chicken netting. The chickens can jump out, they go back in, sometimes they dig under, but for the most part, they like to stay where their food and their housing is. So that's how we have the chickens. Basically, the fence for us is just keeping them where we want them for the most part. So anyway, we do have some hawk issues every once in a while, so we are gonna put up a shade cloth for them to run up under. They've got their 2 houses they can run under, and we'll just play it by ear. Like I've said in the past, we haven't lost a ton of chickens to hawks in the 7 years we've been here, and I don't expect to lose I don't think we'll lose any, but we've got a bunch of manure, leaves they can scratch up, hay from the pig loos when we moved them. They can spread out for us, and they will find a lot of things to eat here in the woods. And the best part is when it starts to get hot in the summertime, they're gonna have shade. So a lot of times we have them out in the front yard, we have to put up a ton of shade cloths. I think we won't have to do that if we keep them rotating in the woods behind the pigs. So I'm gonna get the shade cloth put up, and then we'll start moving chickens over. All right, now we're just gonna open this old fence to our new fence. Hopefully just make a path through here. And if all goes well, we'll just walk the chickens right across. Like I said, it's a little harder herding chickens than it is ducks, but we should be able to get them. We might need the help of a broom handle just to give our arms a little bit longer length, but let's see what we can do. And I know we got chickens laying inside right now, but we'll open up the chickshaws and they should come and lay over here in the chickshaws. They'll definitely like exploring this area, so let's see what we can do. They'll get their feeders and waters moved over first. Oh, thought we were gonna have a brave one. Guess not. All right, feeders and waters are moved across. We've got these chickens cleaning up some of the feed, but you can see most of these birds are in the house. So let's go in. Time to kick them out and see what we can do to get these birds across. Obviously, we're gonna have to use my long arm, also known as a broom, to coax them out of here. Like I said, I know we got chickens laying, but they're gonna have to find another spot. And the best part about this, we'll be cleaning this out today and taking all of this beautiful manure and putting it in our compost, because the gardens are getting ready to start, and we need all this beautiful fertilizer for the gardens. So let's get these chickens out. You guys have had it nice for the winter. It's time. It's time to go. All right, see how many we've got in here laying. There's one. There's two. And three. I guess while we're here, we might as well talk about hen gear. If you guys are looking for nesting boxes, rollaway nesting boxes, you can use the code KC15. I believe it's still free shipping. You get $20 off your purchase of a nest box. And hopefully, a bunch of clean eggs every day in your nest box. So we're gonna kick these hens out of here and let's get them moved across. All right, we have the door shut and it is time to work them across. Like I said, moving chickens is kind of like herding cats, especially when there's only one. I might have to go get the kids here real quick, but we are gonna try and get them through the opening over there and into their new spot. I know, you wanna finish laying your eggs. Well, it's time to go. Time to go. Man, they sure do look pretty out here. I never used to like just plain brown chickens, but I sure enjoy them now. I can already tell this is more than a one-man job, so we're gonna go get some more crew members and start working these chickens across. Here comes one. If one leads, maybe the rest will follow. Come on. No, no, no. There we go. Last 5 birds headed in. All right. That went better than I expected, but just got to have a little bit of patience. Once you get upset, then the chickens start freaking out, and so that does no good. But we've got them in here, And they are doing what chickens do best, scratching, picking, stirring up that top layer of stuff. They're gonna spread this hay out for me. Like I was saying, they're found their feed. We've got their water right next to the fence, so we don't have to carry a bucket across the pen. And already laying their manure. That's the good stuff. So we've got some of those chickens I kicked out of the box already heading in here and testing out these nest boxes. So we will have eggs out here today. I'm sure we'll get into some freezing temperatures still. It's only March, but we'll come out if that happens and collect eggs midday so we don't have eggs freezing. So one big job knocked off the list. Every day we come out in the morning, I will drag these coops one spot farther, about 6 feet, because most of their poop falls through. If you haven't seen these are Justin Rose chickshaws. Open bottom, manure falls through. Most of the manure's at night when they're up pooping, and we'll just move them a spot at a time, head them all the way across this spot. By the time we get to the other side, it might be about time to move them, but these chickens have a lot of work to do in here, and they're happy to do it, and we are happy that they are doing it for us. I was hoping it'd be beautiful and sunny out and you'd see these chickens move to new ground. Well, it's gloomy and rainy, but we're still moving them, and it's beautiful. So we're gonna go in and get their pen cleaned out and get the brooder set up for meat birds. We've got our first batch of 100 meat birds coming this week. And then we'll come out tomorrow morning and let those birds out. But let's take a minute and check out these lazy bums. How are you doing? Life is good, huh? Yeah. So they're doing their job, turning the top, laying their manure down. As you can see from that load of mud on his nose. And old Big Dave here. Hey, Dave. That wake you up? Tongues out, happy as can be. Life is good. So we'll come back in the morning, guys, let those chickens out, see how they're doing. And one more job knocked off our list of things to do. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the farm. The chickens stayed out last night. We just got to put the bar down so these hens can get in here and start roosting. It's another nice thing about these. Obviously, I don't want to crawl inside one of these chickshaws to do it, so you can enter them from the back, but you can see all the manure that was put down last night, and then we just dragged that right off of that spot into a new area as we continue to spread that manure throughout. So a lot of people ask about these and think they're just a hot box, but you guys can see they are not airtight. As it starts to get warmer in the summer, we'll take those covers off, because on the sides there's just wire, and that way they have good ventilation on the sides, and obviously the floor on the bottom, there is ventilation there as well. But we have the chickens out, at least one group. The next group, we got to fix up some chickshaws, and we will move them out in just a couple days here. Another question we get, how do they know which one to go into? whichever one they pick to go into is the one they go into. There's a few more in this one, but it's a lot bigger. I think this one's 8 foot long, this is 6 foot long, but they just go into whichever one they want. We came out at night, locked them up, put those roosting bars up in the back so they would not sleep inside the nest boxes and poop in there all night. So that's how we maintain and have clean eggs every day. But birds are out. As we walk through, man, they spread this hay all over for us. Got a couple getting a drink over here. They do have some food. I do believe they eat less food, especially once spring hits and things start growing again. They are scratching, picking, eating, and finding other things rather than just the pellet that we provide for them. So happy to have them out. They are doing great going through here and mixing things up for us. And we are excited for spring. I'm sure you guys are as well. So anyway, chickens are out for the winter. That means spring is one step closer, and we are excited about that. We hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Don't forget to make the change, and we will see you guys on the next video.